restless.
I'm gone.
Run with a wild crew, they get reckless. Young boy, come up off that neck.
Give me that.
To the trends. See a lead, be the band.
Welcome back to another episode of Corner to Copa. We are here with another player profile. It is time to highlight the opener slash starter slash bullpen. Another one of those type of players. I'm going to let Coach take it away, though.
Thanks, Foster. Yeah, we're back with another arm to talk about player profile. And today, for this episode here, we're focusing on Sean Guenther, left-handed Swiss Army knife out of the rotation bullpen, whichever you prefer. Stands at 5'11", just under 200 pounds. Also out of Georgia, Atlanta specifically, born in December of 95. So he's 28, went to college at Notre Dame, and was drafted back in 2017 by the Miami Marlins in the 7th round, eerily similar to fellow lefty Brant Herter. And I also, ironically, Guenther also made his debut on my birthday, August 4th, 2021.
That's crazy.
With the Marlins. Only it was in his first season. Was not a great first year for him there. 0-1 in 14 games. Had a bloated 9.3 ERA in 20 innings pitched, a little over 2.0 whip and only 15 strikeouts. He would actually go on the injured list on the final series to end the year and did not pitch in 2022 due to injury and surgery of Tommy John's. And then after that point, the Marlins had basically let him go. Detroit picked him up back in 23 and was called up this year. As of this year with the Tigers, he is 2-0 in 15 games, 1.00 ERA in 18 and a third innings pitched with a sparkling .61 whip and 8 strikeouts to boot. He does not have quite the same speeds as fellow lefty Brant Herter. However, he is also one with deception and movement with his pitchers. He has a little bit different variation of his pitch repertoire. His sinker is his number one. We'll call it 1A pitch at average 90 miles an hour. He throws it 38% of the time. Then he'll sprinkle in some opposite movement and some vertical movement as well with his split finger, which averages around 82 miles an hour. He throws that almost 33% of the time. So 2/3 of those two pitches right there. He complements that with a quarter of the time throwing a slider around 80 miles an hour. And then very periodically, not that often, he will throw a four-seam averaging around 90 miles an hour at about 4% of the time. So again, deception, movement, not a strikeout guy as well, because he is well below league averages on a lot of the average speeds for his pitches, even for a lefty. But his location and ability to place those pitches where he needs to induce similar ground balls, weak pop-outs, or lazy flyouts has been just as effective. Also, in a similar fashion with Herter, he had some issues pitching in Toledo too. Pitching coach down there made a specific adjustment with him as well, and then he turned it around almost immediately himself prior to being called up. So looking at some of his metrics, he also hasn't pitched enough innings this year for MLB Savant Statcast for some of his run value pitches. However, some of his other values are available. His expected ERA is A+ excellent at 2.31. Also expected batting average is A excellent at batting only 204 against him. Fastball velo, as mentioned, it's bad. It's an F grade, only 90 miles an hour. That's why he doesn't throw it that often. And then chase percentage is about a B+, listed as great. They chase about almost 33% of the time, just under. And his similar as well to Herter. His K and whiff rate is dead last, bottom grade, 12.5% K rate, and only a 16% whiff rate. So again, not looking for strikeouts. Occasional swing and misses do help. And his barrel percentage is also A+ excellent. Only 3.1% of the time are the batter's getting the sweet spot on it. The hard hit percentage is A+ excellent at 32.7% of the time. they're actually making hard contact again. But if they are, it's going to be pounded into the ground for the most part with that sinker and splitter. And then to end it as well, his ground ball percentage is actually a little bit higher than Herder's. It's listed at 63.5%. He's inducing ground balls. So runners on base, if he inherits guys or gets guys on, he's well within his comfort zone to induce a ground ball double play or potentially strand an inherited runner that's in scoring position. But that is your left-handed extraordinaire pitcher, Sean Guenther, for your Detroit Tigers.
Yep, another addition to the bullpen. Can we say that he's kind of replacing Wentz? Is that fair to say? Or Chafin?
Yeah, I mean, these are really their primary two lefties outside of obviously Tyler Holton, who's kind of done transition from being a late inning guy early in the year to now an opener situation, but he still does come out for some late inning appearances when he's needed and available. So yeah.
All right, so please subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube for all visual content and Corner to Copa for all audio aggregators. And stay tuned. We are wrapping this year up real soon. You want to watch us as we try to get into the playoffs. We out.